Well, I want to thank you for shopping with us today here at HSN, and we're moving on to something that I think you're going to get so much use out of. If you do a lot of work at home, if you're somebody who you can go into the office every now and then, but you really do, prefer to maybe work at home, and you still need the capability of as if you were in an office. You need to be able to print. You need your presentations and your printouts to look professional and clean and in color or black and white, whichever. You want to make sure it is a crisp look. You've got it thanks to HP, and that's the Officejet Pro printer that you're looking at right here. This is a printer, a photo printer, a copier, a scanner, a fax machine, all in one. And it's not those flimsy little ones that we used to get years ago at the big box stores, and you could kind of like print, couple documents at a time before it petered out. You've got something that's strong and powerful, prints fast, and you can print from anywhere thanks to the technology of HP ePrint. We're gonna give you all of the details on this, including the fact that you've got automatic two-sided printing. You've got a 35-page auto doc feeder, automatic document feeder. So you don't have to stand there over the printer waiting for it to print. And guess what? You can even print from this to this wirelessly from your phone, from your tablet, from your laptop computer, even your desktop computer. So no, you don't have to have a whole lot of cords plugged in. This is amazing. We're gonna give you all the details. Joe Harrison is joining us this morning to tell us more.
Good morning, it's great to be here. I love when I'm able to sell a printer like this, especially knowing that if you're looking for the ultimate in printing, where you don't have to worry about reliability, this is it. This is HP's Professional Series. This is designed to handle 30,000 prints a month. Most printers can only handle a couple thousand prints. This is their heavy duty cycle. And with what you're able to do with your brand new HP is print off nothing but absolutely gorgeous photos. And these are just pictures that I printed off. And this is a picture I took with my cell phone, by the way. Look how stunning that looks when you're printing this off. So whether it's an 8x10, whether it's a 4x6, whether it's a wallet, you can just print off picture after picture and it looks absolutely gorgeous. But you always often wonder, how much does this cost to print? Does this cost more than what the store is when I take my memory card down there? Each one of these prints costs about 5 cents. And we'll talk about the HP Instant Ink. And when I turn to the side, this whole stack here, I printed that off with the ink that we're including with your brand new printer. And I still had many, many more prints to go. So that's the great thing about this. This is designed to extend the life of your ink, but also really extend the life of your printer. So you're getting that heavy duty printer that we've all wanted. But I want to show you the front on here, the touch screen. It says a 2.7-inch touch screen. And not only is it an amazing printer, and HP, they're the #1 for printers, but they also give you a touchscreen to make it so simple in your life. Do you need to make a color copy of something? Do you need to fax? There's your dialer that you have right there. Do you want to scan something? Do you want to send it to email, send it to memory card, send it to your computer? It just walks you through step by step. There are also apps that are available where you can download content. I'll show you that in a little bit, some of the prints that I've got. But the other great thing about it is I can also print photos from a memory card, photos from a USB stick. It even gives you apps that'll walk you through how to get the best out of your prints. But also down below, you see that little wireless symbol? This, you can wirelessly print. And that's the amazing thing about this Officejet is that you can print from your desktop, your laptop, a tablet, a smartphone, wherever you are, because your brand new HP printer has its own email address. So here I've got my cell phone. And you probably do this. You probably take a ton of pictures with your cell phone. So I do the same thing, but where do most of your pictures stay? They end up staying on your cell phone. So let me go through here. Let me pick a picture. I like this picture here of this angry baby. So it shows my HP printers online, and I go ahead and hit the print, and it's automatically sending that printer directly from that. Even though it says, it's asking, do I want 4x6 paper or 8x10? I'm just gonna go ahead and print, and you can see instantly right on the top of the screen there, it's already printing. Now granted, I'm standing 2 feet in front of this right now, but you could be 2,000 miles away. You could be, in Paris on vacation taking a photo. You could be at grandma's house, and then when you want to print your photos off, then by the time you come home, your photos are waiting right there for you. And this is a free app. It's HP ePrint app, and you can download it to your Android devices, your Apple devices, and now this gives you the option to print anywhere. It's also the convenient factor for me because so many of us in my family, we have tablets, we have computer, we have laptops that we're walking around with. Sometimes it's a pain to walk back to your computer to try to print everything off. Here, I just did it wirelessly, and there's my little angry baby that I've got right there. Extremely fast.
Funny.
Now, I did make it 8x10, but you can make it 4x6. You can make it wallet size, whatever you want that's on here. You can put multiple sizes of paper that's on there, but I printed directly from my cell phone, directly to your wireless HP printer. So not only is it that high quality that you're looking for, but Tamara, it's also that convenience of having wireless printing too.
And we really do. And you know, if you have, you know, Joe and I talk about this all the time, you know, we've got great computers here and great tablets here, and maybe you've got, you know, the latest in smartphone technology. So you've got all of that you've upgraded in your home. But if you haven't upgraded your printer, you have a printer that you've had for a number of years, and you still have it because it still works, right? But it can't keep up technology-wise with everything else you have.
That's right.
So when you want to print something, you have to go plug it in and hard drive it and connect and do all of that stuff. If you had a printer like this that was wireless connectivity, so that you can print from anywhere in the world, it can print documents as easily as it prints photographs, it can scan, it can copy, it can fax. It's like having an office. It's like having a print store in your home. And guess what? Today, this is $100 less than our regular HSN price. I don't know how we did that. I really don't. I don't ask questions when it's $100 off. I just say, sign me up. And that's what you can do here. It's $100 less. So normally, for everything that you're getting, including the printer, that's a copier, scanner, fax, including the software that comes included, including the ink that comes included, you would be paying about $200 very easily. Today, you're paying half that. And it's free shipping. And if you want to use a credit card and put it on FlexPay, you can get all of this home for $25 on your credit card. It is a steal. And like I said, this is up on the latest technology, unlike printers of the past. Even if your printer is only, 7 or 8 years old, it probably is not wireless. I know it doesn't have its own email address. It can't touch the capability that this HP can. And that's why it's been so popular. And let me tell you, we've got just about 500 of them left. We started off this presentation with more. We only have about 500 of them left, and then we say goodbye to this one. And I don't want this one to go without you, especially if you've been looking for something strong like this, because a lot of us do a lot of our work at home.
Absolutely. And it's so important to have a printer that's reliable, and that's why you're choosing HP, but you also want to get the one that's that step up, the one that can handle your everyday needs. Having that touchscreen experience is absolutely fantastic. You don't even have to have this connected to a computer. It can run independently of one another. Even if you have your memories on a little USB stick, like do you have your digital photos that are stored on a stick? As soon as you plug it in, on the screen, on the touch screen, you can now print off your, oops, let me back up. You can now print off your photos. I just go to my photo section. Oh. It's grabbing all the pictures. It found all 1,400 photos that I have on there. Well, let me print my photos. Let me show you how easy this is. I just go ahead and view the prints, and it starts loading all the little thumbnails of all the images that I have on there. Let me pick, ooh, I like this one, the cave here. Okay. Let me go ahead and hit continue. I was gonna say, let's do the preview. Ooh, 4x6, let me select, I got different paper, so I go back here to select my paper. But you see how easy this is? I've got letter size. I just literally walks me through step by step. Confirms a preview again, that's perfect. Hit print, that's it. It is ready to go. In less than 10 seconds, I'm printing. And you can still see I can access all my other apps. So if I wanna scan, if I wanna fax, if I wanna copy, still while this is printing, it's ready to go. And I think the fax is a big deal because I'm a parent, I've got 2 great kids, and what happens is they start going to school at the beginning of the school year, and the school's always like, do you have the medical records? We need this, or can you sign that? Did you ever buy a house and then you have to sign all those documents, and then you're like, well, how do I fax it back? Yeah. And the problem is you go to the store and they're like, well, it's $2 for the first page, it's 75 cents for every other. They're like, I'm spending 50 bucks just printing stuff, faxing it off. Here, this has an auto doc feeder on the top, so you can store up to 35 pages and fax them off. So whether you're faxing these documents, whether you want to make a copy of it, you just slide it into the top, has its own tray, but it's so deep because this is the professional series. Sometimes the auto doc feeder is only like 5 pages. This is 35 pages, so you can scan everything in. Also, if you want to raise the top, it's got this nice glass bed that's up here that you can scan letter size, legal size documents all at the same time too. So it gives you a nice flat bed. Sometimes you want to scan in, like my daughter, she loves reading books, and then there's a couple of pages and illustrations she'll like. So she puts the book on there and she makes a copy of it. But it's nice to have that flatbed scanner that gives you that capacity to do that. Now I also want to show you, I got one over there. This also does duplex printing, which to me saves a lot of money. So Tamara, you know, a lot of times we'll print something off, but then for businesses, you want to print on both sides. Well, this is actually doing my duplex printing for me. So I'm not doing anything. I have my 2 original sheets that I loaded in my auto doc feeder. So I put these 2 original sheets on the top. It took my 2 documents. You can see it starts putting it out. I don't know which one, if this is, oops, it's starting to take it back. I think that's doing the back side that we have on there, but it's going to print on both sides.
Look,
so now I'm printing my own professional flyers, whether it's menus, whether it's for the PTA, whether it's for the yard sale, whether it's for my own personal business, or if I just want to save on money. You know, my daughter, when she creates her little presentations and her book reports, she prints on both sides, and her teacher's like, your daughter's the only one that does that. And she's like, it makes a difference. It's those little details, but it's all 100% automatic because it has that auto doc feeder.
You know what's so funny? Your daughter might be the only one who does that because she's the only one who has a printer who can do it.
You're exactly right. Well, a lot of times it's an additional accessory, and sometimes that accessory is almost $100. Here, this is the lowest price we've ever offered for the series, and this is the professional series. It
really is. And as you're seeing this, and just to know, over 800 of these have been ordered. These are going quickly, and once again, I see a lot of you on the phone, so if you can use express ordering, please do so, or if you can just go to hsn.com, you can do that as well. We want to make sure that you get this if this is what you've been looking for. If you're somebody, like we said, either you have a home-based business, you work at home, or you just have a lot of demands on your printer. Maybe it's not just you, it's you and it's your partner, your spouse. Maybe it's the kids because they print out their things, their reports, and then pictures, and all of the things that we would need a printer for. If you're finding that your printer can't keep up with the capacity, it doesn't have the quality, you can't do prints like this, like look at this. You can't print out something like this and it look perfect and beautiful and frame-worthy, then this is one that you want. Now, you could spend $99 on a printer that is not a copier, that's not a scanner, that's not a fax, that doesn't print beautiful photographs like this, that doesn't have 2-sided capability, that can't hold 35 pages in the document feeder, that doesn't have that nice flatbed. You could just spend $100 on something that's not nearly this capacitive.
And Tamara, this is the print that we just printed off from my USB.
Beautiful.
Look at it, edge to edge, from the reds and the oranges to the purples on the inside. That is lab quality photos that you're looking at right there.
Can I keep this?
You can absolutely keep it.
I will totally frame this. And
now that was an 8x10 that we printed off, but you have a lot of different options. So if you want to print wallet sizes, you can do that. You want to print the 4x6 or the full 8x10s, you can easily do that. But what if you want to make a copy of something? So if I want to make a copy of this photo, all I do is I'm going to lift up my flatbed scanner that I've got up top. It tells me to line it up in the corner. So let me go ahead and line it up in the corner that I've got right there. Now I'm just going to go ahead back to my copy section, hit the copy. Do you want black and white? Do you want color? I want color. That's it. It's so done. It's so simple and so easy. So if I want to make a copy of something, I've got it. But I want to show you, because my mom always say, well, if I want a copy, I got to go to the store. I got to spend $5 to get the copy. Well, here's one photo that we had that we just printed off on regular paper. It looks pretty good, but then I wanted to show you 2 of them. One is printed from the store, one is printed with your HP. Do you see any quality difference? Can you tell? Would you pay 5 cents for one and then pay $5 for the other?
No.
This is the $5 print.
What?
This is the HP 5-cent print. And you can see, if you got the receipt on the back side, spent $5 just on this one print. There's my HP that cost me 5 cents. Professional photo quality that you're getting today. And the reason why it costs 5 cents is there's this great program called HP Instant Ink, where a lot of us, we print and you're like, oh, I don't know what ink I need, or I'd love to have ink on a regular basis. You can sign up with no commitment for this HP Instant Ink and you save up to 50% on the ink cost. Now they have have a couple different plans. In our household, we use the $5 plan. It's the most common plan. It's the easiest one. And $5 gets you about 100 pages a month, which is perfect. That breaks it down to about 5 cents a print that you're getting. But if you know you need more, you can step up to different plans, and it's just saving you more and more money by going to the HP Instant Ink.
That's right.
And by the way, to get yourself started, we're giving you full cartridges. Yes, this is the best price we've ever offered on a printer, but you're getting those full cartridges that you're getting today. Even if you need cartridges for your other printer, it would save you money to go ahead and get this one that you're getting today. And keep in mind, with the cartridges that we're providing, this is the stack. The stacks.
Look at that.
8.5 by 11-inch pages that I printed off. And these aren't like 4 by 6 with nothing around them.
Yeah.
This is 8 by 10s that are absolutely stunning. It's photo lab quality that you're getting at your home. You don't have to rush to the store. You can do it in your jammies. You can print it off the same day as the birthday.
That's right.
You know, whether it's the family reunion, you want to pass out photos before everybody leaves, you can now do it.
That's a good idea. Like when you take the big group picture.
Exactly.
And you want to make sure, because this is the thing. We have a lot of great pictures and they get stuck on our phones.
Yes, they do.
And so don't you want to print out and have the picture now? You can do it at home without having to send it off. And you can do it as easily as emailing the picture to your printer or plugging in that USB, disc, or I should say
USB
port.
thumb drive.
Drive. And then you can print it off right there. Let me just tell you, because again, this is very popular. We have about 300 of them left. That's what we have available for you. And when they're gone, I don't know how long it's going to take us to get this unit back in, but we have it half price. Normally it should be $200. Today it's $99.95. It's free shipping. It is on 4Flex. And if you call or go to hsn.com right now, you can be sure to get yours coming to you. Now, I hope that you'll stay on the phone for that. This is the HP printer.